Hello there, wonderful people of Earth, and welcome back to the channel, Literally with DJ. DJ here, and today I'm going to be doing a book review on a book called The Girl with All the Gifts, written by an author called M.R. Carey. Before we get into this video, guys, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it. About the novel. In this book, an infection breaks out. Ophiocordyceps unilateralis. It first attacks ants, and the fungus slowly takes over the nervous system, making the host a slave. Something happens, and it skips species barriers, attacking human nervous systems, turning them into what the remaining uninfected humans call hungries, who feed on any type of flesh. Second-generation children are infected, but in them, the fungus is frozen and won't mature. Melanie, the half-hungry, half-human child, feels emotions, pain, and can function fully. The only problem is the craving that she gets around humans. The plot goes something like this. Inside an underground bunker known as Hotel Echo, Melanie, age 10, attends class with a group of other children. Armed soldiers escort the children from prison-like cells into the classroom, where they're strapped into their chairs. Melanie, as we previously mentioned, is a hungry, a zombie infected with an unknown pathogen, and she and the other children are test subjects under the purview of Caroline Cadwell, a biologist who's researching the pathogen. In particular, Cadwell wants to see why the infection behaves differently in children who can think and speak, unlike the other adult hungries. Melanie's favourite teacher is Helen Justiniu, an empathetic soul who grows close to her students despite warnings that the children belong to Cadwell. Melanie has never seen the world outside the bunker, but she deduces its dangers. Hungries roaming the landscape in constant search of prey, and junkers, survivalists gone mad who live in the wild, steal food, and kill anyone who gets in their way. Sergeant Eddie Parks is the military commander who ensures Hotel Echo's security by maintaining the perimeter fence and keeping the hungries and junkers outside. As Cadwell dissects the brains of the children, searching for the key to a vaccine, a young soldier named Private Gallagher notices a small group of junkers near the perimeter fence. Unusual behavior, since they tend to stay far away from civilization. Parks is suspicious, and one day, just as Cadwell is about to remove Melanie's brain for study over Justinian's protestations, a series of explosions take down the part of fence. An army of hungries and junkers swarm inside. Overwhelmed, Parks, Gallagher, Justinian, Cadwell, and Melanie flee in a Humvee. The base is lost, all other personnel devoured by the hungries, and Cadwell's hand severely injured in the attack. The Humvee sustains damage in the escape. The group drives as far as they can, but eventually they abandon the vehicle and proceed on foot. The destination? Beacon, a heavily fortified city south of London, and the only place not overrun by zombie hordes. Distrust pervades the small group of survivors. Justinian is protective of Melanie, and wary of Parks and Cadwell. Cadwell views Melanie as her property, and sees Justinian as an obstacle to her research, and Parks simply wants to deliver the group safely to Beacon, and sees Melanie as a predator to guard against. They make their way through dangerous open spaces, evading junkers and hungries along the way. In the town of Stevenage, they take refuge in an abandoned hospital when some of the hungries attack them. Their behavior is uncharacteristic, which is something Cadwell picks up on, and she harvests the brain tissue from one, hoping to continue her research when they reach Beacon. As the survivors reach the outer exurbs of London, they are extra vigilant. High-density urban centres tend to be epicentres of hungry populations. Along the way, they discover a disturbing new phenomenon: fungal growths erupting from the bodies of dead hungries. This is quite like cordyceps in real life, as when they affect ants, after a while, they sprout out of the ant. It's very disturbing. Anyways, they also find Rosie, a high-tech, armoured, mobile laboratory sent out to study the pathogen in its early days. It sits empty and abandoned by the side of the road. Meanwhile, the group has run out of E-Blocker, a pheromone gel that blocks human scent. Without it, Melanie fears she won't be able to resist her hunger, as the smell of human flesh makes her wild out. This book's theme is all about accepting people for who they are, or what they may be. Whether society labels them as mentally ill or physically sick, people are still people. Society views the children as an infection, and they're just monsters waiting to turn completely into hungries and attack anything with a pulse. They lock them in a base with no windows, preventing them from seeing the outdoors. Along with that, they put them in restraints when they are not in their room. These views cause lots of destruction. By locking the children inside, they don't actually allow them to be children. And doing so causes Melanie and many others to crave affection, like she reads about in the books that they're given. This relates to society, as the children have an allegorical representation to people who are disabled or mentally ill in our society today. A label doesn't define who someone is, and there are many ignorant people in the world who think such things. The needs of Melanie and, allegorically speaking, mentally ill and disabled people conflict with the needs of society. Melanie cares for Miss Justinian and wants to be able to hug and protect her. At one stage, Miss Justinian touched Melanie, and in the base that is extremely prohibited. She was yelled at by everyone else on the base. She realised what she did, and began to feel slightly confused. Thanks for watching this quick video, all about The Girls with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, guys, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Have a great rest of your day, and this is DJ, signing out.